Good evening, my brilliant Sussex squadron. Gather your cups of tea, settle into your favorite chairs, and let's dive into a story that blends glamour, media obsession, and undeniable triumph. Because today, we are talking about something monumental, something that has already shaken the entertainment world before it has even premiered. Season 2 of With Love, Meghan Sussex. Yes, you heard me right. On August 26th, Meghan Sussex returns to Netflix screens across the globe, and the buzz surrounding this season is nothing short of electric. The anticipation, the headlines, the commentary, the obsessive coverage from both her admirers and detractors. It is all proof that Meghan Sussex is not just another public figure. Meghan Sussex is a phenomenon, and Season 2 promises to prove exactly why. Now let's start where it all begins, with the grand announcement. Netflix has not simply tucked With Love, Meghan Sussex, into the corner of its massive content library. No, they have rolled out the royal carpet. Times Square is once again lit up with Meghan Sussex's face, a towering beacon above the bustling crowds of New York City. The digital billboards shine so brightly you would think it was a world premiere of a Hollywood blockbuster. And when you open Netflix, what's the first thing you see? Right there on the front page, With Love, Meghan Sussex. Season 2, promoted front and center, the streaming giant making it crystal clear that this is not just another series in their catalogue. This is an event. This is culture. This is Meghan Sussex. The choice to showcase Meghan Sussex so prominently is no accident. Netflix knows what it has. Meghan Sussex is a draw not only to her millions of devoted fans, but also to those who, oddly enough, cannot stop obsessing over her, her critics, her detractors, and yes, the ever-watchful UK media. These so-called royal reporters who claim they cannot stand Meghan Sussex are ironically the very people giving her endless coverage. Think about it. When Meghan Sussex films a simple cooking video, the headlines don't discuss her recipe, her technique, or even the joy she brings to her viewers. No, they zoom in on her jewelry. Meghan Sussex wears $237,000 worth of jewelry while cooking pasta, screamed the Daily Mail. Really? Of all the details in a video about food and warmth, they fixated on the price tag of her accessories. If that doesn't scream obsession, I don't know what does. But here's the twist. Whether they're writing about her jewelry, her clothes, her laughter, or her body language, at the end of the day, the clicks are still rolling in, and Meghan Sussex is still winning. That is the brilliance of her presence. She doesn't have to lift a finger to command attention. The attention simply follows her. That's what makes With Love, Meghan so powerful. The show isn't just about Meghan Sussex's life or her style. It's about a woman who turned relentless scrutiny into undeniable success. Let's talk about that style for a moment, because the fashion in Season 2 has already sparked endless chatter. In the trailer alone, Meghan Sussex can be seen in a variety of looks, from breezy floral dresses to bold striped ensembles, from cozy knits to statement sweaters. The Daily Mail, in a rare twist of fate, actually printed a piece that wasn't entirely negative. They even hired a style expert to analyze Meghan Sussex's wardrobe, proclaiming that she is no longer dressing like a duchess. Now, let's pause. What does dressing like a duchess even mean? For years, Meghan Sussex was criticized for breaking so-called royal fashion protocol. Her hemlines were too modern, her fabrics were too daring, her shoes were too bold. And yet now, the same outlets say she's finally free from that rigid mold, declaring her wardrobe approachable, authentic, modern, and real. The irony is delicious. Because Meghan Sussex has always dressed this way, she has always had a keen eye for fashion, blending elegance with comfort, sophistication with relatability. This is nothing new. The only difference now is that Meghan Sussex gets to dress for herself, without courtiers breathing down her neck, without royal aides dictating hemline lengths, and without taxpayer-funded scrutiny. Meghan Sussex is an independent woman, and her style reflects exactly that. And let's be honest, next to the stiff, outdated wardrobes of the so-called leftovers, Meghan Sussex shines like a beacon of modernity. Kate Middleton, bless her heart, has been cosplaying as a 1940s fashion mannequin for over a decade. Camilla, meanwhile, seems forever trapped in an endless cycle of pastel coats and oversized hats. Meghan Sussex, on the other hand, brings life, freshness, and inspiration. No wonder the moment Meghan Sussex steps out in a new outfit, it sells out worldwide. She doesn't just wear clothes. Meghan Sussex sets trends. She embodies them. Now, critics may mock, but let us not forget this. Season 1 of With Love, Meghan Sussex was a success, not because of critics, but because of viewers. People watched, people cared, people connected. And here we are again, with Season 2 already generating headlines, social media discussions, and anticipation around the globe. Meghan Sussex has that rare ability to unite audiences, whether through admiration or obsession. And in the world of streaming, that is gold. Netflix knows it, Meghan Sussex knows it, and soon the entire world will know it once again. But here's the deeper truth beneath the glamour. With Love, Meghan Sussex is not just about television, it's about narrative control. For too long, Meghan Sussex was the subject of stories written by people who despised her, stories designed to reduce her into caricatures: diva, duchess, troublemaker, opportunist. But in this series, she gets to write her own story. She gets to share her world, her ideas, her joys, her struggles, her voice. And that, my brilliant squadron, is what terrifies the British tabloids the most. They cannot silence her. They cannot twist her words. They cannot gatekeep her narrative. She speaks directly to the people, and the people are listening. Of course, this hasn't stopped the so-called royal reporters from sharpening their pens. Already they are nitpicking. Already they are predicting failure. Already they are lining up to call Meghan Sussex irrelevant, while simultaneously writing endless articles about her. The contradiction is laughable. If Meghan Sussex were truly irrelevant, why are the Daily Mail, the Sun, and the Telegraph dedicating thousands of words to her wardrobe, her jewelry, her hairstyle, and even the tone of her voice in the trailer? No, Meghan Sussex is not irrelevant. She is essential. She is magnetic. She is the story. And so we find ourselves here, on the brink of another cultural moment. August 26th will come, the episodes will drop, and the world will tune in. Fans will celebrate, haters will hate watch, critics will scramble to analyze, and the UK press will obsessively dissect every second. But at the end of the day, Meghan Sussex wins. Because every view, every click, every conversation adds to her relevance. And Netflix, smart as ever, knows this. That's why they're standing by her. That's why they're promoting her like the superstar she is. So let us raise our cups to Meghan Sussex, to Meghan Sussex's courage, her independence, her elegance, her brilliance, to Meghan Sussex's ability to rise above the noise, to reclaim her voice, and to remind the world that authenticity is power. Season 2 of With Love, Meghan Sussex is not just entertainment. It is proof that resilience pays off, that grace shines through, that truth always finds its way forward. And so, my radiant Sussex squadron, I leave you with this. August 26th is not just a date on the calendar. It is a milestone, a celebration, a victory. When Meghan Sussex lights up our screens once again, she will not just be sharing her story. She will be reminding the world that no matter how much hate is hurled your way, no matter how many lies are printed about you, and no matter how loudly the critics scream, authenticity, dignity, and love will always win. Until next time, my squadron, stay radiant, stay brilliant, and get ready to celebrate Meghan Sussex's triumph. The countdown begins now.